construction skills programme, in conjunction with Northamptonshire County Council is absolutely vital. There are so many major projects going on in Northamptonshire right now and in the future.
What I love about my job role, site manager, working on a building site is every aspect. So in terms of starting on a new site, and you kind of start with a muddy field and then you finish off with a community and a neighbourhood afterwards. It's so rewarding. I think it's absolutely fantastic the construction skills programme is offering bite-sized courses to give lots of different people kind of different avenue and a bit of a taster into the construction industry. I think a lot of people can be nervous because it is a potentially male-dominated environment, but your skill set that you bring to it is fantastic, and I definitely think that there should be more women in the industry. It's becoming a lot more common. We have quite a lot of female apprentices that are coming through, all the way kind of up to director level. We've got females throughout our company, so I think it's apparent that we are, as females, slowly coming through the industry. But if you're thinking about it, just do it, and you'll learn something new every single day. Can we build a house?
Okay, so that was another great presentation. It sounded like a really interesting course they had there. We've now got Pam, who's going to be answering your questions, and the chat box is very busy again, so I shall go straight into the questions. And we have one here from Hunsbury Park, and they said, what is the best thing about your job?
Variety. You never know from one project to the next where you're going to be working or what you're going to be working on, so it keeps your interest. I've worked on a hospital, one project, tower blocks the next, to housing development, and now at the moment I'm actually working on a prison development over in Wellingborough, so you get to know how people work, all different types of build, and it's very exciting to see it from start to finish and how it develops, so definitely keeps your interest doing this type of work.
Okay, so we have another question, and the L Long says, what is it like being the only or one of the few women in your working environment?
I'd like to say no different to working with men anyway. They're just colleagues. You work alongside people anyway in general, so you don't get treated any differently. I'd hope that that's probably one of the stigmas with women in construction, because we need to up the numbers just to break down those barriers and break down those stigmas. I don't see it as any different. I've worked with women, I've worked with men, and it's no different really. They're just your work colleagues, so don't be put off if you feel like you're the only female on site. That shouldn't bother you. It's just another colleague, that's all.
Good, glad to hear that. So we've got another one from Katie Foster, and she said, is it physically draining, and how long is your working day?
My particular role, I do community and social value, so it can be physically draining. You're on site a lot, and I work in and around the community. We have residents that live close by, so apart from the current restrictions on site, it can be draining. You have to deal with conflict and confrontation with the residents, which is fine, just to ease their worries about having a prison built on their doorstep. But depending on the role that you get, yes, some of the roles are outside. You're working, sometimes you're on site from 7:30, 8 o'clock and don't finish till 5. But if you like the outdoors living, which I've been outside and done those type of roles, I love it. Yeah, it's different from sitting at a desk all day.
Okay, well, hopefully we can fit a quick one in. And this is from Newton Road School. And they said, why did you choose your job role over something else?
Again, interest and variety. I like to be challenged. I like to have that variety in a role rather than some people, like to have that routine, but I like to know. Sometimes I go into work, I try to start one task and then you end up having a totally different day, and that's what is challenging and also rewarding.
Okay, well, super. Thank you very much for answering these questions, Pam.
Okay, thank you.
And if you can stick around for the chat box, we've still got some that unfortunately I've missed. So thank you very much.
Yep, that's fine. Thank you.